all the honor unto
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash.
double honors to the elder apostles as well as the elder bishops who be laboring to teach us this truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing this word in truth, sincerity, and indeed. We are a branch of the Great Millstone here in Chicago, reporting live from the belly of the beast. Another weekend with some more of it, man. Allah Wayah. Go ahead, brother.
Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Right. There you go. Yeah, man. War, evil, and pestilence. All right. What is it? War. World War III. How is World War III coming about? The Greater Israel Project. Okay? Okay? Where the state, the occupied state that has now officially usurped your government completely, they're going to expand their borders to encompass all of the land that was promised to the children of Israel via Abraham.
As if they were the
As if they were, man. So this is going to cause complete and total hell worldwide and nationwide as well, man.
And you can see the other nations of the world being concerned with this, because that now means that they can point the American military might in any direction that they choose. Right? They're going to be able to do that. And I think this goes fully into effect in 2030. I don't think but as far as them getting more control of what they already have, that's going to begin immediately. All right? But I think this merger is set to place. I was listening to it closely, and I don't think the merger actually happens until 2030. But like I said, they'll more than likely, have the keys to armories and things of that nature that they're not supposed to have. And so now you're going to have this foreign entity that, like I said, will be able to aim the American might in any direction that they want. And here's another thing you have to consider. I watched that. Anybody seen the trailer to that movie, Dog Stars? Got to check that out, man. That shit wild. I'm actually looking forward to seeing this movie. Actually, I really want is all hell to break loose, and I never get to see that movie. But if I do get to see it, that movie is going to be a really good representation of what is about to happen, because they now they don't have to worry about the concern that they had about using the military to turn them on their own American citizens, because you're not going to get units of Army, units of Marines, and things like that to police patrol the streets of America, killing their own citizens, which their family members and friends will be among those citizens. But if they emerge, they will have no problem dropping off hundreds, if not thousands, of IDF who into the cities of America. You understand? They're already with ICE. Okay? So they'll have no problem running around America trying to, do whatever it is they're going to do.
Hey, Salaki,
Go ahead, brother.
They say, like, right here in Chicago, with the ICE situation, they say out of all the states outside of, over there, yeah. They say outside over there, they say Chicago ICE has more ex-IDF agents than any ICE in the country.
I can
They
totally
said
believe that. I can totally believe that, man.
I ain't really go deep into it, but it was a reputable source that was bringing it out. He said it.
All right.
Here.
So those times are upon us, man. Get that one in I think it's Matthew. And get that Jacob's Trouble too. Get that Jeremiah first.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 30 and 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
Yeah, man. So it's here. It actually is here. Because whether matter of fact, you can say that when the Northern Kingdom was getting rounded up, shot down, down the road in the river, and they were, raping all those Northern Kingdom girls. from different sources talked about how many pregnancies are among young ones, and how in those places where they have to get fed, they don't get to take showers. I mean, it's they keeping them in there like they're in a damn Russian gulag, man.
Yeah, they told this older one. They
Right.
were doing an interview with her. They told her that the ICE, and they got the dude actually that did it. I don't think they penalized him, but they said that he was taking the ladies and he was rounding them up, giving them his pink meat, saying like, if you let me have sex with you, you can go see your daughter in another county, and that was the trade-off. See, the nature of the Esau ain't never changed.
Yeah.
He's still the same devil he was when he was putting ropes on your neck, tying you up to the pickup truck.
And he's still doing it.
There's, exactly.
All right, the level of the amount of Jakes that's being hung has gone up substantially. Like Jakes all of a sudden just gonna start hanging themselves.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get up on this big ass ladder and hang myself from this high ass tree, and then they'll turn around and say that it was suicide. How the hell they get up there?
Yeah.
The one
That's work.
it was one dude. They found him hanging. He had 2 broken legs. So how the hell did he? So he endured all that pain from his broke ass legs, and still was strong enough to
But
string.
never climbed the tree.
He had
tied a rope.
He had upper body strength like a motherfucker. All right,
Like a gargoyle.
right. He was still able to hoist himself up, stay conscious enough, and tie the rope off. Come on, man. And that's one thing that Jake does not do, is into that hanging thing. Heathens hang themselves. That's not a Jake thing, man. Jake to hang himself, it's got to be some dire situation, man. All right.
Yeah, the brother said Judas Iscariot.
Exactly. That's a dire situation.
But Jake to kill himself in general, Jake ain't really into that.
Now
man.
they really don't do that too often. And if they do, they'll do something stupid like suicide by cop.
Yeah.
You have a Jake with an empty weapon to go aiming at some cops, and then they'll shoot him down because he just wanted to check out. All right, and right, and so that has happened. But chances are, right, if you aim an empty weapon at a bunch of law enforcement, they gonna help you to your excursion from this life. All right, they gonna help you on your journey. All right, and then when they go to check you, you're gonna see, well, damn, the gun was empty. Then they gonna tell, well, this was suicide by cop. All right, but that hanging shit, that's not, no.
That was David
Jake,
Carradine.
Jake will get drunk and take some pills, mix some drugs. He'll do some weird shit. But that hanging thing, that's not something that Jake does, man. But get that Matthew 24 started verse 6. Go ahead,
Bring it out.
This is Matthew 24:6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places.
Everything he just read is happening. Everything that he just read out of this Bible, out of our book, is happening. All right, and happening like never before, because you will have people who would try to make the argument that if people have said that before. All right, they'll try to make that argument, but this has never happened the way it's happening now. Okay, never. Go ahead.
Verse 8. All
Fantabulous.
these are the beginning of sorrows.
All these are the beginning of sorrows, man. This is the beginning of sorrows. And it's only going to get worse and worse. Prices are going to skyrocket. All right? Prices are going to continue to go up. Oil is about to go up. And truth be said, it doesn't matter if who's in office. It really doesn't. But the Lord decided to you, because behind closed doors, look, Democrats and Republicans, okay, they only pretend to be against one another in the public's eye, all right? Because behind closed doors, they're smoking and joking together, all right? And as you've heard us here at the Great Millstone, I've never heard anyone else say it until we said it, but they're two wings on the same hateful bird.
You the first person I heard.
All right. Well, I don't want to be arrogant like that, but yeah.
Hey, you should say let another man boast.
But they're the two wings on the same hateful bird, man. All right. If you follow the wings back to the body, and you're gonna see that same hateful bird coming with his talons and his beak to rip you to pieces, man. same hateful bird.
I got a quick one about what you said about the Democrats.
Yeah.
And this is just Rome come back again, the plebeians, the patricians, the circus, the bread. That's it.
That's what the FIFA was all about.
Yeah.
That's what the NBA tournaments, the NFL, the Super Bowl. Matter of fact, the UFC, all of it is smoke and mirrors and circus to entertain you, to get your mind off what's going on. All right.
This is Proverbs 21 and verse 1. It said, the king's heart, which is his mind, the king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh, as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will. So all these controlled by Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, like just backing up the Elder Malcolm. It don't matter who you put in the office. It don't matter who you see in the sea. You watch that movie, X-Men First Class, where he went in that dude's mind, the Russian dude, and he said the comrade said until he just picked his hand up, put it on the button. That's how the Lord is, man. With this third world war and everything that's brewing, all this is of the Lord, man. Y'all got it. Y'all got it.
This is Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 16. For there should be sedition among men, and invading one another. They should not regard their kings nor princes, and the courses of their actions shall stand in their power. And doing all this is all just a buildup of all hell breaking loose in America, man.
Yeah, and because like I said, I'm gonna have you read that again. Because, like I said, you're not gonna have U.S. soldiers get suited and booted, and they open up the armories, and then they'll run out on the streets into their own cities where they're from. They're not going to do that against their own people. But you bring these foreign troops in, they would definitely do that against their own people, especially, and you know that they hate us because they know they want to be us.
Oh yeah.
And they hate the fact that we're standing up, that we woke up, as prophecy said we would, and claim our heritage. Okay? That Ezekiel 37 has come to pass, literally right before your eyes, but most of you will scoff, ignore, and not pay attention. And guess what? The Lord gonna bring all that to your memory as He's taking your last breaths away from you.
That's right.
As He's taking everything that you have, that you think you own, when He's taking it all from you, you're gonna remember that you ignored, that you had a chance to hear His prophet speak, and that you ignored him. He's gonna remind you of it right as you're about to die. All right, as He's killing your family, your children, and taking everything from you. Then you're going to remember, I should have listened. All right, that's what's about to happen. Go ahead.
This is Second Ezra 15 and 16 again. For there should be sedition among men, and invading one another. They should not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
To, man. All right. Like I said, watch that trailer to Dog Stars, man. That shit is wild, bro. That shit is wild.
Oh, when they in the little bitty plane and they crash. Oh, when it's going down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to the movies to see another movie and they played it. That's about to be reality.
That one scene when he was sitting there in the dark and all them red dots lit up on his board, those were heat signatures. And when you saw the amount of people that was coming for them.
Yeah.
Because all the have-nots, ain't nobody gonna have nothing. All right? But the people who have absolutely nothing at all, but a machete or a hammer in their hand, they running indoors, man.
Iron pole.
Okay? They running indoors. Kicking indoors. As a matter of fact, they see some smoke, smell some smoke, smell something cooking. Can you smell?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden you're gonna have crowds of people running your way, trying to come take what you got, man.
That's right.
Okay? Go ahead, brother.
Verse 18, because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Yep.
A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Yep, so he's going to come in your house, asking you where everything at. And then we see your big booty, big breasted wife and daughter, he's going to be distracted for a little while.
Hey, did you see the
And after he's emptied himself, all right, and then whatever men is with him empty themselves, okay, they might gut you and then it literally eat you. I just watched that movie, what was it called? The 10th year. It's called the 10th year. And basically, it's all about, just like Dog Stars, the fall of society. And he said, and what it said that when the lights went out, people started fighting people. All right. He said 3 months later, people were attacking each other for food. He said a few months after that, people were eating each other. And that's exactly, it ain't going to even take that long. But that's exactly what that movie is about a couple trying to survive against a bunch of cannibals. Because they were foragers, because they didn't want to eat people. So they went out and foraged, found whatever food and animals and hunt or whatever. You know, trying to find old canned goods and stuff. And then you had other people that just went around looking for people.
They already desensitized.
Yeah, and
to
then they what was them dudes called? They liked it when you stocked up on food. Because they come into your village and they wouldn't even want the food.
They want you. They say,
want
look
you.
at him, they all fat.
Right.
Remember they was talking, he said all of them dudes on the other side of the wall, he said, I like them, they all fat. He said, they delicious.
Right?
Yeah.
They wasn't talking about the females
So
or
he
nothing.
came into the camp and they was cooking some meat that they had caught. He
That
kicked that
rabbit.
shit over. And he opened up a bag and poured out arms and legs.
That nigga say crow tastes good, but it was the nigga arms
Right.
from the night, from the watch.
Right?
He said crow sure tastes good. Cause he told him, he said we'll give you some of the rabbit. You know, cause they was trying to link up with him. You know, the Thins, but the Thins, nobody liked it, the Thins, cause they was the cannibals of the realm. But they go eat their enemies, man.
What also meant that if you was with them and you died, you was food too.
Definitely. Definitely.
Okay?
This Edomite right here is
That's what it meant.
coming back instead.
Okay?
I'm glad he see
Well,
these
because
men.
he's probably saw something and whatever.
Yeah.
Now his first time he's seeing it for himself.
Right.
Those others.
And he's like, shit, this shit is real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get caught
Okay.
up to his ass. I got something
Glad he
tomorrow.
ran into
This is Jeremiah 51. It says, I'm starting at 11. It says, make bright the arrows, gather the shields. Yahweh has raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes for their devices against Babylon to destroy it, because it's the vengeance of Yahweh, the vengeance of the temple. So if you look at Medes, it's Iran today. So it's ironic that the Lord is at war with Iran, and this was about to happen. It says, stand up and stand upon the walls of Babylon, make the watch strong, set up the watchmen, prepare the ambush, for Yahweh have devised and done that which he spake against the habits of Babylon. So, like the elders was going into, you're not going to stop this. It's only going to escalate. All the countries see that America is aligned with Israel, so this World War III is happening right in front of your face. Right? It's literally happening. It says, O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures, thy end is come, and thy measure of thy covenant. The Lord of hosts have sworn by himself, saying, surely I will fill thee with men as with caterpillars, and they shall lift up a shout against thee. So the Lord is going to bring all this war on American soil. The America thought they was going to get away with the wickedness they done, but the Lord has a countermeasure for you, and it's called the Arabians. That's going to come together. Go ahead, Squad.
And I was going to say, not only that, man, the joke's because Esau was all prepared for this race war to come after us.
Right.
And they getting ready to kill each other. Because now that that bill is passing to the merger of these to the merger of these militaries, unlike Jacob, our people are asleep. But them pale people, they know what time it is. And they are openly speaking about rebellion and fighting against their leaders. Right? They're openly saying it because they're like, you know, the one dude I watched the video, he said that you need to be practicing with your thing every day. Yeah. He said, I don't want to spend this money, but I'm going to set up my targets to zero my toys, his tools, and be ready. Right. Because what they're openly saying, and women are speaking like that too. I saw another video with the white woman said, all you men who's been collecting all these bang bangs, all these pew pews, said now you got a reason to use them.
Yeah, because Israel considers all you Americans as goyim. So that IDF is definitely going to declare a military assault on American citizens.
And they are excellent at attacking people that are not soldiers. That's right up their alley.
Right.
You know, they ain't trying to run up on those soldiers. It's armed and ready to fight.
They riding for that shit.
Yeah, so they gonna have no problem rolling up on you, you unawares, sleep in doubt as Americans.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the Lord is giving y'all a spirit of deep sleep. Your own country has betrayed you.
Right. You're not gonna exactly. You're not gonna believe it until you hear them accents outside your house before your doors explode wide open.
Yeah.
Before they use white phosphorus and throw it in your house and burn up your babies and shit.
Right. And they know the
Fat-ass boots on.
they know you white Americans are a threat. They know Jake don't have the military might, so they gonna come after y'all ass first.
Exactly.
You know, they know who's got the arms.
They know you niggas playing the video game.
Right. Yeah. Y'all not the
Snacks.
threat. So
Y'all not thinking about nothing.
God, yeah, you white Edomites, you're the threat. So when IDF touch down, they're gonna come after you first.
Right, they got to get you first.
God.
Because it's going to be easy pickings on Jake. 'Cause
Right,
Jake ain't got no trigger discipline.
That nigga gonna
know,
be at the barbershop, the motherfucking Harold's. Nigga gonna be, he gonna, all
He
types of
already know.
bullshit.
He already know. You can be, 10 of them aiming at him, and they all point sideways and down to the ground, and they all then fire fully automatic, 10 different people, and the enemy still standing there untouched.
Right, like.
Don't nobody die but the crackhead and the baby.
No. Everybody dies is on their side.
I got
You know. Go ahead, brother.
this Mark 3 and 24.
Jake ain't shit.
You gotta use your sights, man. This
Jake
nigga
ain't
ain't.
doing
He
that.
looking at He looking at his wrist,
That nigga high.
pointing the gun to the ground.
They running
with his
behind
right.
him. That nigga high as hell.
You aiming off your own wrist. You know your weapon got sights, right? You got sights. You're supposed to line up there. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, that nigga high.
Mark, oh yeah, they definitely.
He just smoked a couple of zigzags and wham whams, and that nigga in a whole nother world. He's thinking he fighting on his block, thinking he fighting theirs. He's so fucked up. He on spaceship. He's right, he on spaceship.
This is Mark 3 and 24. If a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. If a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And that's what we see, man, today, man. They're divided from the top to the bottom, man. This place is through, man, and we seeing it crumbling. It says, if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand but have an end. And that's what we see, man, that kingdom is going under, man. And fast, too, man.
Yeah.
All right?
It's really the deterioration of this place is actually going really fast. And like we said, the average person has no clue because they don't keep up with geopolitical situations. They don't keep up with, no, you all say
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they don't keep up with the geopolitical, events at all. Jake don't understand.
No, they
Now,
worry about the trade with LeBron. Right, the LeBron James.
Now you want to start
Every
comparing
nigga on America talking
Right.
about
You
LeBron.
want to talk about LeBron and Michael, they're going to give you all the stats.
Oh,
Man.
man.
They don't give
Back
you
in detail.
all the information.
Right.
They childhood, first cousin, second cousin.
Right. The three
They
blockbuster
gon-
trades that
they-
didn't happen.
They gonna give you information like Bubba knew about all the shrimp.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
Okay.
And then see, this goes from every nigga to a high class old Negro, a young punk Negro that just killed 5 niggers with his friend's gun. All
Didn't even tell him either.
Didn't even tell
Then
him.
gave it back to him.
Yeah,
So his friend get caught with it and got 90 bodies now.
yeah. You know, from the lower class ghetto niggas, any nigga gonna tell you about them stats, man.
Con.
Like he said they in the barber shop, bro. Niggas is
Yeah.
just, they can't tell you about nothing.
Yeah,
You ain't gonna
and they go and when they talk about it, they'll go from speaking hood to speaking very eloquently too.
Yeah, they gonna give you the script for real. That shit a demon. That's that circus and bread demon. Yeah. That's the easiest one to get one. And you know, Malcolm X, you know, he had this saying, man, you know, I fuck with a lot of his sayings, you know, he was going clean off. But he said nobody, he said when you concentrating, when you sober, that's when the white man's scared. He said you smoking, drinking, and dancing, the white man ain't scared of you.
Not at all.
He said when you sober and when you concentrated and when you progressing, that's when the white man is scared. He said you niggas are singing and getting drinking. Nobody's scared of you.
Facts. I got something
That's
like
one of the reasons why they fear us so much.
Con.
Yeah.
All right, because they see a bunch of men that are not. We're not like the guys around us that hang out in this park behind us.
Yeah, man.
Like the Venezuelans down there on the corner.
Yeah.
You know, Right.
This lady that won't move, I think this is my fucking cousin.
Okay.
Right here in front of us. This is my cousin.
Oh, the one who
Yeah.
did. It's Jeremiah 49:7.
Get out, so I'm
It says, concerning Edom, thus saith Yahweh of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel prayers from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? And this is what Esau's doing. He's falling right into the Lord's plan. He's thinking about joining forces with Israel that's going to help his cause. But unfortunately, that's going to be his ultimate downfall.
Well, you know what, though? Let me correct you on that, brother.
Okay.
Esau, the Americans really don't want to join forces with Israel at all. The average American is very against that. What's happening is that all these men that are in charge are pedophiles, and the Israelis got them videotapes. Right? That's what the problem is. All right? All of your leaders are compromised. You know, because what they do, all they do is grape women and grape children, man.
Right.
And so they're compromised. All right? And so Epstein, you know, he was like the drug pusher.
Yeah.
He was your pusher man.
He was the plug.
He was the hey, that dude invited you to the party, opened the doors, pointed you to the room where the cheeks was, where the breasts was.
Right,
Where
right.
the human meat was.
Where the human meat, where the underage. You're right. He was right this way. He was like Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory.
Damn.
All right. He pointed to that room, that room, that room, that room. Yeah, go.
Giving you all your wicked
Giving
pleasures.
you all you want, all your wicked pleasures, exactly. And then what do? Then all the hidden cameras. And so you in there having a good old time, getting drunk, getting high, doing all these retarded, crazy sins and wicked shit. And then when it was all over, you know, you got that visit or that phone call on how we need you to vote on this, and we need you to vote on that, and we need you to do this, and you need to advance this so we can advance this bill. And then you're like, well, why would I do that? And then they tell you open up your computer screen. Right.
He sent you an email.
And they send you an email, and the email has got you in action with your little red meat, because it is little. All right, penetrate somebody you had no business penetrating. All right.
Little Rebecca,
then you and then you close it, eyes all bugged the hell out.
Yeah.
And now you scared. And next thing you know, you pro them. You pro all they needs, you know. And now because it's just weird how all of a sudden all these Republicans who are all rah America first, almost on the dime, they all together in unison was, you know, Israel first.
Yeah, 200
All of a
over
sudden,
200 votes.
over these last, you know, well, I said it's been a long time, but you noticed it going back about 5 years ago, that they've been all about, you know, whatever Israel needs. To hell with what the American people need. And now we've all learned, you know, about how much money that they get. You know, they don't pay for health care. They don't pay for college.
They got Section 8.
They get all kind of Section 8.
Yeah, whole fucking town.
They get all
full
kind of
Section 8
shit, man.
Whole block.
They get business loans and grants that they don't have to pay back. They get every baby born gets an allowance. You know, they get a monthly allowance, and so does the mother, which goes into a bank account. So by the time they're 18 years old, they've all collectively got $1 million, close to $1 million or more dollars. 4 or 5 of them get up to open up a 5-star restaurant that does really well. They open up all the bars and the nightclubs. You know, they control the music industry. They control the insurance industry. They control banking.
Don't sound like
when you go to the medical associations and you go within law enforcement, all the top names is always going to be theirs. I just finished reading a graphic novel about the Viltrumites, Invincible.
Yeah.
And it just goes to show you, in this comic book or this graphic novel, you got all these people with all these powers. Some from Earth, some not from Earth. All of them greater than the wearers of the little hats. But who was in control of all of them here on Earth? Making phone calls. You need to go this. You need to go do that. You need to fly across the world, do this. You need to do that. A damn little, you know.
Yeah.
I'm like, how nigga named Cecil Statman or some shit.
Right.
And I'm like, how does this nigga you can lift planets?
Right.
And you working for this nigga. They just go to show, even in the comic book world.
Right. Damn.
All right. And then everybody that works for him, he's secretly plotting on how to destroy them too.
Right.
I'm like this is not, that's art imitating life.
Con.
Okay?
I got a precept
Go
right
ahead,
quick.
brother.
It's Jeremiah, because you just exposed for everything. It's Jeremiah 49:10. It says, "But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiling his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not." So what you're getting is a litany of lists of the elder exposing Esau for all their Epstein files, all their wrongdoing, all their wickedness, and while they're compromised. Before this information was never brought forth, now it's everywhere. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook.
Well, they try to buy up all of the social media so they can control the flow of information.
Right.
All right, because you're not going to get any truth on the news.
No.
And it's funny how the news will come against the social media.
Right.
But the truth of the matter is, you're going to get more truth from social media than you actually will from what
From mainstream media.
Exactly. Because they get to pick and choose and control what information goes out, what information is legit, and when you start really being circumspect and checking on the information, you find out that what's being played on the news, none of the precepts match up.
Right.
They don't, the news don't go precept upon precept.
Fact.
But this Bible does.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, I got another one.
Yeah, let them bring yours out. Land back on the scripture you read earlier.
This is Deuteronomy 28:43. Going back to the curses. It says, "The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high,
Right.
and thou shalt come down very low."
Nobody's above the wearers of the smaller hats here in America. Nobody. You don't get to be above them.
Not at all.
So this is how you know just that one thing. There's no way that they can be the people of the Lord.
Hell no.
They got too much wealth, too much power. And then when you point out the fact that they have wealth and power, you're anti-Semitic.
Right.
They come with that bullshit.
Let alone the wickedness that they brought in the earth.
And I've noticed, I was watching a video where some Christians were arguing with some J-ish, and she started talking about wicked things in the Talmud, and he immediately called her, "Well, I'm not going to deal with you because you're just an anti-Semite."
Because she bringing out his
And he's like, "Wait a minute." She said, "I'm not an anti-Semite." And she said, "I'm just saying." She said, "Well, you said that this book is a book of evil." And she said, "Well, there are things of it that is evil. And why every time I try to talk about it, you interrupt my speech, screaming anti-Semite?" And that's what they're taught to do. All right? It's like a shield.
Right.
Anytime any truth, any evidence is presented, they hit that button. All right? What was them two twins on the Wonder Trans activate? Right, they put their rings together.
Right.
Right, anti-shield activate.
Form of a lion, form
Right.
of a shield.
Yeah, a bit more down here. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 44, "He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him."
Right, so who does the lending? All right? According to the Bible, the Israelites will be the borrowers. Go ahead.
"He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail."
So according to the Bible, the Israelites will be the tail. They will not be the head. The people that are doing all the lending, all right, they're the head. Once again, who's orchestrating this whole digital banking system that they're about to change over from the last banking system that they owned and control, and now they're about to control the new one that they're about to install. Okay? How can these people be the Israelites? They can be J-ish all day long, because they are. They're the J-ish people, the same ones who converted during the time of John Hyrcanus. It's the same race of people. All right? And the ones that converted during the time of John Hyrcanus, all right, fast forward to Herod. You fast forward to Herod, and these people are back out there and doing it again. All right, go ahead.
I got to preach that back you up. It's Galatians 4:16. It says, "Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?"
Yep.
And the answer is yes.
Yeah, because that little Christian chick and her husband, they definitely got taught. The fat chubby J-ish guy, he just kept screaming, I don't have to talk to you or answer any of your anti-Sem questions.
Right.
And she's like, it is like she's trapped, because here she is. It's like I always say when it comes to dealing with Edom, you have to argue your way back to reality.
To reality, yeah.
To have, because
They got the lie IQ.
they got the lie IQ going, boy, they love to stand and hide behind that lie IQ, okay? And then their arguments are from a place of make believe, things that they created that aren't even real, but they've made it real just simply because they say so.
Yeah.
And now you have to argue past this fiction to get back to reality to even have a decent conversation with them. All right?
Yeah, because they on that my God is love nonsense. They don't believe the Bible. Like y'all told them before. Everybody's a Christian till the Bible come out.
Until the scriptures start coming
But
up.
see, like what the elder saying is real, and he always going to that line cue. He always go with the two biggest ones, that white and black. You gotta really talk yourself through that. And the one right, no, so like you was gonna say something.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, and the one right after the white and black is the fucking trans. Is that a male? Is that a female thing? That's a whole thing that they set up that you really gotta just cut through. That's a lie IQ, man. Transgenderism. All right. He, she, him, they, thou, that. You know, that's really a lie IQ. You really gotta get through that just to make a fucking point, man.
Yeah.
And everybody knows it's not real.
All right? And you know, and Brother Copper walking up right now, he's wearing black pants and a white shirt.
Right.
And ain't nobody the color of his shirt, nor is anybody the color of his pants. So you have to argue your way back to reality, right?
That's those black.
Because we done done it. I done had a person, I'll say, well, what color is your skin? Right. And they'll say black, and then I'll show them something black, and then they'll agree with me. And I said, so isn't it true that your skin is brown? And they'll agree, yeah, my skin is brown. So I asked them again, so what are you? Black. You was a double, right? How did Kanye say? I mean, Bernie Mac say, use a nigga. And I don't mean it in no nice way.
Yeah.
But they'll agree. They will agree that yes, you'll show them black and they'll identify black. And then you'll show them someone who's dark skinned, that's brown, and you'll identify their skin, and they'll agree that okay, yeah, that's not black. But then she said my name. She said
yeah. That's
right.
When you waved at it, that's the way to be polite. But she said.
Yeah. All right. Oh well.
That shit was mine.
But then they'll turn around and
It's funny because the sun was out when it happened, and then the sun just got dark.
damn,
That shit was just real. It's like the sun lit up just for that. That shit was real.
damn, that's what's up.
Yeah, that was mighty,
Be
man.
the light, man.
Yes, sir. The scripture say, let your light so shine before men, man. And it say, be a light in the midst of a dark and perverse generation. This is dark. Somebody get that real quick. Just get that real quick. Because that was spiritual. The lights was just on. Them motherfuckers went off. It's Philippians 2 and about 11, 12. Started there. I know it's Philippians, the second chapter. Y'all ain't got it. I know you ain't like those scriptures. You right there. Don't be. Right there. Started there. Yeah. Let's start it down. Let's start it down and read all of it.
This is the book of Philippians chapter 2 and verse 9.
And this is who we are. You know, we not the black Hebrew Israelites. We the prophets. We are the Hebrew Israelites. It ain't no doubt about that. But we are the prophets standing back in our line, starting with the apostles and the elders on down. Read.
Wherefore the Most High hath highly exalted him and given him a name which is above every name. And at the name of Yahushua, every knee should bow, of the things in heaven and things in earth.
And
That's the thumbnail on this video.
that's the spirit.
Proving that that's the thumbnail on the video is the breakdown of the tetragrammaton of Yahweh that the YHWH and that the end part of it says Hawa. That is the word. So when you put the Yah, it's Yahweh. That's the thumbnail on the video.
That's the spirit. So that's the spirit. We are here in the lot to usher in the coming of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, that this name be exalted. All right, new, refreshed in the earth, man, and a reputation behind it. But we are the men that the Lord Yahweh Ratazah set in that lot in the latter days. Because whether you believe it or not, everything in the Bible is happening, and it's gonna happen, and it has happened, and it will happen. But go ahead.
And that at the name of Yahweh Shai, every knee should bow, of things in heaven and things in earth and things under the earth. And that every tongue should confess that Yahweh Shai Hamashiach is Lord, to the glory of Yahweh the Father. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
And that's what we telling you people. You have to do this with fear and trembling. That's what we out here doing, but that's to the brothers. Look, I ask a person, every time I think about that scripture, you know, because working out our salvation goes into doing the work and the thing that entails doing the work. But you got to think, how would you move if somebody walked into a room with you with two big-ass rock wallets? That's fear and trembling. That's how really
very carefully.
exactly.
Or if you're gonna move,
you gonna move like this, or
right?
you gonna try to get the fuck out of there. But it's a thin line how you really move in this truth, man. So, and you can't be lazy about it at all. You really have to be attentive to the flock in this thing we doing, because this is way bigger than us, man. Go ahead.
Continuing on to verse 13, for it is Yahweh, the most high, which worketh in you, both to good will and to do his good pleasure. Do all things without murmurings and disputings.
Crying like a bitch, all right? It's too hot to come outside and teach. Nigga, you better do this shit. Headache, heartbreak, broke ache.
That's right.
Bitch ache.
That's right.
Nigga, you better get out here and do this work.
90
No,
degrees.
I got way more to this.
90 degrees.
Hold on. I got you, though. No, I'm talking about him. I ain't trying to get the leg locked.
Go ahead, brother.
No, he has the board there. Go ahead.
Verse 15, that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of the Most High, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation.
See, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation. All right, when a woman can walk out half naked, first and foremost, when a woman got access to 1,500 or more men at 24 hours, that's a crooked and perverse. When a man can wake up and decide to cut his dick off, that's crooked and perverse. All right, when you got something like the fucking Epstein list and ain't none of these niggas doing shit about it, that's crooked and reverse.
Yeah, hey, about half hour ago, about 30 minutes ago,
Speaking of the devil,
Edomite walked by with jeans and an orange, you know, halter top type thing.
a straight
A
punk.
dude with titties. He had real titties, man.
Father.
And he was a guy that's small in stature. So you know he
And look, and when he go upstairs to that apartment and do cocaine, what he do is he get on live, he get on webcam, and it's another boy lover watching him. Read that part over, man, because you gotta understand we in Mystery Babylon the Great. See, you idiots, all right, you niggers, all right, you spiggers, all right, and all you jakes out here, you jakes don't like the elder was going into. You don't have a clue with what's going on geopolitically, let alone spiritually, man. You gotta, hey, Yahweh Shah said he anoint thee with ice salve. You really gotta have the spirit on you to see what's going on. And we know ain't none of you niggas got the spirit on you because you're in the midst of a crooked and perverse generation. Go ahead.
Back in Philippians 2 and 15.
This nigga across the street
and when he's
smiling.
saying niggas, he talking about you Spanish speaking
Yeah,
niggas
that's
too.
why I said, yeah, all these jakes and niggas.
Right? You Spanish speaking niggas too, man.
Native American Jake,
You spiggers.
Speckled Bird Jake, definitely you Latin Jake.
All 12 tribes.
But it's, yeah, you Latin Jake, yeah, definitely some satanic Hispanics, man. Go ahead.
That ye may be blameless and
We ain't
harmless,
coming to save you neither. Go ahead.
the sons of the Most High, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world.
So there you go. Going back to the main point, whom you shine as lights in the world, the lady seen it. She said it was just light as hell when she said it. And then soon we acknowledged it, it just shut down. But as lights in the world, man, these people understand that too, man. You know, when you around some niggas and they talking about adultery and you just there. They see that light. When everybody else coked up, eating pork. You go to the event and you ain't eating pork. That shit like a record skip, man. They see that light, man. They see that on you, man. And if they don't know it, the demons on them know it. So they all fucking know it. But you gotta let your light shine. The Lord went into that Matthew, man.
It ain't no excuse for them anymore either, because when they see you eating the pork, and when they see you not eat the pork and turn it down to avoid it, now they used to just ask you if you was a Muslim.
Yeah.
Now sometimes they ask you if you one of them Hebrews.
Yeah.
Right?
That's right. That's spiritual. That's right. Go ahead.
Verse 16, holding forth the word of life, that I may rejoice in the day of Mashiach, that I have not run in vain, neither labored in vain.
So ain't none of this in vain. The scriptures say that the Lord is a rewarder to those that diligently seek him. You gotta get the fucking work, man. Go ahead.
Yea, and if I be offered upon the sacrifice in service of your faith, I joy and rejoice with you all.
So this is what we out here doing. Life is about doing the work. The scriptures say, fear Yahweh and keep his commandments. This is the whole duty of man, being that light. You got that, Qadar?
Yep. It's Matthew 4, and I will start at 12. Point is in verse 16. It says, now when Yahushua had heard that John was cast into prison, he departed into Galilee, and leaving Nazareth, he came and dwelt in Capernaum, which is upon a sea coast in the borders of Zebulun and Naphtali, that it might be fulfilled which was spoken by Isaiah the prophet, saying, the land of Zebulun and the land of Naphtali, by the way of the sea beyond Jordan, Galilee of the Gentiles. And the people which sat in darkness saw a great light.
That nigga that rolled past on that scooter was from Zebulon.
And to them which sat in the region and shadow of death, light is sprung up. From that time Yahushua began to preach and to say, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. And I was messing around on ChatGPT, and I was asking them what was the significance of that region over there, Jordan, Galilee. And they said that was a very spiritually low place right there, man. All right? Jake was into far right wickedness over there, man. You know, and Yahushua was that light. Just like the elder brother just mentioned, when the older lady mentioned the elder Malcolm's name, man, hey, the sun came out. You know where
it did. I noticed that shit. You can look. We got it on video. I noticed it.
Yeah, it's like the cloud. It was a peak in the cloud, and the light shined through. Is what they're trying to say.
Yeah, it
got real. It was overcast, all right, and it was sunny. You know, then the you know, the clouds covered it up, and then there was a little peak. You know.
The book of John, chapter 3 and verse 19. And this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, neither cometh to light, lest his deeds should be reproved.
Right, because with this knowledge, this top shelf knowledge that's being spoke of here, is higher than anything that you can get in any college. Real truth, and that's just real truth. The amount of history and the amount of breakdowns and understanding that you get in the Bible far surpasses anything that you can get from any university.
Absolutely.
Now, we was out here rapping, and we was out here doo-wopping and covering,
shucking the job.
You know, we was out here, ham boning.
Yeah.
Right? Tap dancing.
Yeah.
Covering old Temptation songs, out here singing and shit. We'd have crowds of people. There literally will be crowds of people here, right? Put up a 5 gallon bucket. It'd be overflowing with dollars and coins by now. All right. But since we giving out this truth, which is priceless, right. I saw the scripture you put up earlier. You know that this truth here is higher than any rubies, any gold, any wealth you can get, man.
Right.
All right. When the Lord said, we're poor, but yet thou art rich.
Thou art rich.
That's what it's talking about. We rich in knowledge and understanding, which is actually far surpasses the temporal, you know, gold and money of this. Everybody that's rich on this side right now, the majority of them is getting ready to have nothing. Because when they crash the system, all right, matter of fact, they gonna jack all your 401ks and your savings.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, because what Pink Head which asked for $1.5 trillion. Where do you think they're gonna get that money from?
Straight from the U.S. taxpayer. And with the merger, not the shit merging, they don't have to bring shit through Congress no more. They can just take it. They can just take it.
And say we need it for this.
We need it for this. When it comes to munitions, instead of saying, oh, well, Congress, we need $500 million of fighter jets and munitions. It gotta go. No, they can just take it now. And what's that gonna do? Bring up the cost of everything here in America.
And see, what you got to understand too is like
it
goes back to the whole Civil War, because I tell you every week how the American government, the people that are operating right now, they're doing things to the American people every day, all day long, which is completely and totally against the law of the land. All right? Matter of fact, I'll read it for you, just to remind you. Any statute or code, right? Any statute or code that goes against the law of the land is to be null and void. So you know how every citizen is supposed to be able to bear arms and carry their arms according to the law of the land. You have things, markers on doors, a certain place you can't go. You know, if you carry, you can't. Well, that's not allowed here. That code, whatever that code and that statute is, that's against the law of the land. But yet you got people who enforce that and push that. All right? So I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna read what Esau violates every day, all day, against his own people. And here it is. Law of the land. All right? And it reads, and this is from the Black Law Dictionary. Black. I think I need that. And it reads, the general misconception is that any statute passed by legislators bearing the appearance of law constitutes the law of the land. The U.S. Constitution is the supreme law of the land. You hear that, Americans? All right? And it says, and any statute to be valid must be in agreement. It is impossible for a law which violates the Constitution to be valid. This is essentially stated as follows. All laws which are repugnant to the Constitution are null and void. This bill that they're passing, this bill shouldn't even be in existence because it's null and void. All right? So me speaking like that makes me a target. Anybody speaking like that is a target because you're a pro-constitutionalist. Well, it's not that I'm so pro-constitution, but you know what? I had to pass that test to get into high school. And now I understand. I don't even think to give it to them in grade. Do they even give them the? I don't think so. So they don't even make. They don't want you to know nothing other law. And to rightfully be said, you shouldn't have to. You shouldn't be teaching an 8th grader going into high school the Constitution. You should be teaching a 12th grader going into the civilian world the Constitution. Now I understand why they taught it to you in the 8th grade. Because you went right to high school, got in the algebra class and geometry and all this other shit, and the Constitution, what the... Right. I can't even buy a beer. I'm underage. So why would you teach the Constitution to someone who's nowhere in the place? They can't even vote yet. So think about it. But because George Carlin told you, that's why they took him out. All right? They do not benefit from a well-informed individuals, citizens. So the truth be said, the Constitution should be taught at the 12th grade level as you're entering your adult life, as you get ready to vote, or you're going to college. That's when you should be learning the Constitution. And now they just don't teach. Why? Because they stupefied you.
And they stopped teaching cursive, and a lot of those documents are in cursive.
Exactly.
Yeah. The kids don't even know cursive anymore. I was thinking about that the other day. They got this YouTuber nigga, one of these streamers. He walk up, he just asked him to read off a card, simple sentences. The average nigga can't read. Or he'll have cursive words, he'll say what it say. Or he'll have a clock, like a watch, like a tick-tock clock. He'll go up and ask him, what time is it? And they, like... So it's not just 2 or 3 people. This is wild.
College educated at that.
So that means you got a specific set of these newer generations. They weren't taught cursive, and they can't write. So how you gonna argue with me? You can't even read and write cursive, man. Shut up. Shut up. All right, you can't read and write cursive, man. Shut up. How you gonna argue with someone? Really? And it's sad that we live in a nation that did that to these youth, to these people. Okay? Because your most important documents in the country were written in cursive.
Hello. I got the oath of enlistment on usarmy.mil. And the shit that's going on right now is in direct violation of the oath of enlistment.
So you see what we're saying, what we pointing out? So you have a Congress full of, and they want to, what's his name? Stephen Miller, that little pussy. That little punk, I was like to spit on him and smack him in his bald head, right? In front of his wife. Right.
That was so hot. What's your name?
That's a real man.
It was so hot.
He's so black.
I guess
like me standing next to that white woman. I think he was Wesley Snipes. I didn't know it was so fast. It was so cool.
They really talk like that.
They really do. I done really beat the shit out of Edomites in front of they woman.
It's my
And then
pleasure.
he came up and showed me the picture of his beat. Go ahead.
This is the oath of enlistment. When you go into the armed forces, it says, I blank do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Right.
So go ahead.
No, so domestic meaning anyone within Congress, anyone within the House of Representatives,
Yep.
your local police officer, your local sheriff, your next door neighbor. All right, according to the law of the land, if they are against the Constitution, those people should be arrested immediately.
Right. Treason.
But then they'll say that for saying that, you have committed treason.
It's crazy.
And so now that you read that, I'll read it again. All laws which are repugnant to the Constitution are null and void. Case law, Marbury versus Madison. So if you can remember that, especially next time they jack you up in court, remembering this Marbury versus Madison is a very important case law, because what that shows you is that a lot of these codes and statutes that they push upon the people are anti-constitutional, and they cannot do that. Lawful. And you can throw that in their face, especially if you get caught up in that, that Johnson court. Anybody you get, they snatch you up for that wicked, unrighteous decree of Title 4D. You murmur that in the court.
The reward of it.
Right? And that's just one of many ways, many things that they violate.
You read it about how, according to the Constitution, money and payment should only be made with silver and gold.
That's right.
Not paper.
So any people when Kennedy tried to keep that from happening, what they do, and he also went against some little hats.
Get 'em out of here.
All right. He was trying to keep them from getting nuclear stuff. All right. So it wasn't only that. He was trying to prevent them from getting the nuclear stuff, which they ended up killing them and getting it anyway. And he also came against them trying to remove the silver standard. All right, they had already moved the gold standard, and Kennedy knew if you remove the silver standard, you got complete and total power. Right? And as if silver and gold aren't money, silver and gold are still money.
Yeah.
And they're more valuable than the fiat notes that you got going around all over the place.
I had a $50 bill. I wish I still had it. I had a 50 and like 2 5s. I forgot the year of them, but they was crispy too. The 50 was like mint condition. But it said exchangeable for 50 silver certificates. It said a silver certificate on it. It said exchangeable for 50 silver coins.
Wow.
So I really had this bill. I was in the truth too.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to it. But yeah, man. The money said that on it. Because this was a certificate. Now it's just a Federal Reserve note. But this was a certificate that you can take, bam, and they'll give you 50 silver coins.
And then, and that also proves you that the Federal Reserve is anti-constitutional. And the Federal Reserve doesn't operate within the laws of the Constitution. The Federal Reserve shouldn't even exist.
Exactly.
It shouldn't even exist. People should have been, everyone who supported that and still supports that there should be soldiers marching upon their dwelling places and taking them away in cuffs and taking them off to the gulag.
Yeah, it's the bend over and take it nation, like the elder Malcolm always says, man. You are the bend over and take it nation. You so-called, you
not the home of the brave.
No, you're the home of the slave now, man.
Home of the bend over and take it slave.
You pale males are the most pathetic men walking the fucking planet Earth.
But they worried about the black man.
But niggas. But niggas.
Don't get on your job. Ain't this your country,
per capita.
Per capita.
Per capita, yeah, that's the
13% and 50. Hey, man, the pale male is the most pathetic specimen on the planet Earth right now, man.
That's right.
You let these little hats usurp your entire government right in front of your goddamn face, and you ain't did shit.
He was watching American football.
Then he played American History X.
Yeah.
After that, man.
Yeah.
You're fucking pathetic, Esau. You let these motherfuckers take over your whole country, man. I love it. And then they getting ready to send your sons and daughters to the sandbox to die.
Hey,
that's what they mad about.
They already, and just a couple days ago, they were laughing and making fun of Isabel
The
Isabella
19-year-old man.
Gomez.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 19-year-old soldier, Isabella Gomez.
Oh, yeah.
She died over there.
Waste of pussy.
You know.
God, no.
Right, and
Fuck.
she's attractive too.
She could have been over here.
So that was just a waste of a woman, man. And then now they making fun of her and laughing about how she went to go die for them. All right? That's their mindset, man. That was just a waste of a good woman.
Yeah.
Like
man.
Ariella said, she should have been somewhere making tortillas.
Man.
Exactly. She should have
Saying
been way
that,
happy.
right?
And then, wait a minute.
She should have been in the kitchen making tortillas and everything would be fine.
And then, hey, but listen, you know what? Because it's some soft ass niggas, especially you black niggas. You black niggas really like this, man. It's a lot of soft ass niggas, but it's like, oh, y'all in y'all 30s, y'all in y'all 40s, y'all in their 50s, y'all some pedophiles. This bitch can go get her shit blew off by fucking the Ayatollah boys.
Yeah, man.
But I can't have sex with her.
Come on, man.
Are you out your mind?
She can get blew up, but I can't blow up blackout.
That's
Right.
exactly.
Come on, man.
Man,
Make sense.
You niggas soft, man. I can't wait till the Lord come back.
That's people who have no idea of culture, man, and don't understand, especially within the Bible. All you got to do is watch period pieces. You watch the Game of Thrones. The average king, his wife was 20, 30 years younger than him, man.
Nigga, your granddaddy was, your grandmama, nigga, your motherfucking granddaddy from Alabama and Florida and Mississippi with your motherfucking grandma. Your grandma was about 20 years younger than your granddaddy. And she was the only man, and that was the only man she was with, and everything was in order.
You can't say that today.
You can't say that.
Oh, man.
But you can say I'm wrong if I want a woman that's 19 and I'm 37.
Fuck out of here.
You out your mind, man.
Wait a minute, but you ain't got shit to say about the Epstein list. Nothing. You have nothing to say. You've done nothing about the Epstein
They
list.
soft.
You haven't done shit. Hey, children,
Go ahead.
babies,
Go anyway.
suffering some of the most egregious acts known to man. It's out in the open, and you pale males ain't did a goddamn thing. You know why? Because there wasn't enough niggas on that list, man.
That's right.
Right.
R.
Let it-
Kelly
let-
and P. Diddy wasn't on the
Man,
list.
yeah, man. Let it have been folks in them on that list doing it, man. Hey, it would have been a red summer all over again, man.
Yep. Yep.
Fuck out of here, man.
Hey, when you said that nigga stopped at this track.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
because them motherfuckers all identified as transformers.
You know what
Because he was cut.
He was cut, man.
He was like, damn, he's telling the truth.
Hey, real quick, you brought up Game of Thrones, right?
Yeah.
And one of the funniest scenes in House of Dragon that I've seen thus far
Son.
is when after the king's wife died, giving birth, right? They were trying to figure out who was gonna be the new queen. They I forgot the niggas with the seal with her name. They was putting their bid in
The
to get
Valyrians.
the Valyrians. They were trying to get their
High
bid in to be a
Valyrian,
part of the royal bloodline. They sent the little young ass motherfucking 10-year-old.
Show did.
And they say, he said, how old are you? She say 10. But you
Yeah.
gonna have to bed me until I get my blood at 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said it, right?
Yeah, they said it.
And that was normal in the ancient world,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
That was normal in the ancient world, man.
Lady Sansa.
We constantly tell you, the Bible, that look, Mary was about 13, 14 years old. Joseph was damn 30. Okay? That's what it is, man.
Hey, that Disney movie, Snow White was 13 and the Prince was like 30 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't talk about Pocahontas.
Yeah.
Pocahontas was young, taken against her
She
will.
was about 13, 14 years old. Already had a kid too, by the way.
Damn.
So, because John Smith killed her son. Yeah. She had a son that was like 2 or 3 years old by the time he took her. All right. And yeah, her son was like 2 or 3 years old. So they killed her son and her husband, and then he kidnapped her and took her across seas. And she,
Yeah.
These jigaboos had a joke out, like a meme.
Nice.
These jigaboos had a meme out with the nigga that they had, the Gadite, the nigga that was her real man in the movie.
Yeah.
The Gadite nigga.
Right.
They said, you mean to tell me she left him for a white man? That story ain't right. When they had the Disney
Right.
character, they said that story ain't right.
That nigga was brown
They
as
said
hell.
these jigaboos that I know this bitch didn't leave him for a white man.
Brown
This
as hell,
story, I
small.
always knew this story was right.
Come on, man.
They silly as hell, but it's
what's
true.
the name? Cherish Love Bear brother.
Yeah.
Big swole, handsome, Jake.
Love bear.
Yeah, so that shit is so funny as hell. But it's true. It's a volley, but it's true. Jake knowing they spirit, this shit ain't right, man.
She bad.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, green pants.
Stop lusting for my wife, nigga.
Lust.
You mean that girl with the purple hair? That ain't her?
Yeah, man. It's
Oh my God.
the polarity, the tale of two worlds, bro.
Yeah.
No thanks.
The jokes right themselves, man.
I got a quote for you.
Bring it out, brother. It's from Lyndon B. Johnson.
My nigga.
It says, if you can convince the lowest white man he's better than the best colored man, he won't notice you're picking his pocket.
And guess what? Them wearers of the smaller hats, they didn't pick your pockets. Dry.
Try, man. Try, man.
It says he'll give somebody to look down on, and he'll empty his pockets for you.
Yeah.
You know, you see them movies, the pickpocket specialists bump into the dude.
Yeah.
And then they're like, yeah, and then he's excuse me, that part. They help him up, and then he go to walk, and he she done got him for everything. Watch gone, wallet gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like on that Will Smith movie with Margie Robbins, that sweet white woman. Focus.
Yeah.
The one that he had a chance with, but he went
Oh
to jail.
my God, cause he a broke buck.
There ain't no way on Yahweh's green earth
Man.
I would have chose Jada over Margie Robbins. Sorry.
Man, not no way,
But you
boy.
know, nigga, they say he a fruit anyway. So.
Yeah, well
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Jada give him that thug passion, that pot gave
See,
up.
see,
That thug passion,
God damn, man.
that motherfucker. She be hitting Will with the strap on doing that Tupac shit, man.
Toss it up, playing.
Jada Pinkett the goddamn demon,
Toss
man.
it up.
Yeah.
I get around.
And niggas say how can some God players make a song about tossing it up? How can some God players? Hey, we silly.
She playing I get around
Yeah.
with the rag on.
Jada just shaved her shit and put on a peg and fuck Will Smith, man. And that's my, listen, I think Denzel, right, is the best actor, but Will Smith is my favorite actor. I love Will Smith. I used to sit at the lunch table going, when I was in 3rd grade, I used to go to the 8th grade girls and tell her shit I seen on Fresh Prince, man. This hurt my soul.
yeah, when I found out he was fruity, that kind of hurt.
Yeah,
but he
but
truly,
Jada got him.
he's definitely one of the best actors
Yeah, spaghetti.
of the last century and this one, man.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, that dude. When it comes to the acting, Denzel is Denzel, but my choice would be Will Smith.
Will Smith, man.
Real talk.
That's
When it
my
comes to
top
the
choice.
acting tip,
Then he made
but when he
Getting
played
Jiggy with it, bro.
Dr. Neville in the one with the zombies,
I am legend.
I Am Legend, man. That role, man, Bruce.
Ali,
dude.
he played that Ali.
When he played Ali,
He
and
snapped
I'm not
with that
knocking
Ali.
Denzel. I think Denzel is great too, but I personally thought Will was better. But that's me.
Well, no, I
but
think
it don't
it's
matter
like
because
that.
both them niggas got their constellation
And they
on their
wicked.
side.
Oh, yeah.
So they through. They both the Walking Dead.
They definitely some Shakespearean niggas, boy.
I got a quick precept.
Bring it out, brother.
This is Nahum 3:1. It says, "Woe to the bloody city! It is all full of lies and robbery, and the prey departeth not." And the elders is going into how our people have been manipulated in that Hollywood system. They've always exposed Jacob as for being weak and goofy and going along with anything they say. And he's been, and this is a part of it.
And
Yeah.
truth be said, they use people like Will
Yeah,
and people like Denzel to help pull it off.
exactly. Yeah.
All right, to help pull off the keep the wool over your head. All right, because they will use them as a marker to say you could become him.
Exactly.
Yep.
You could do what he did.
Yep.
Show you that on Trick Baby.
Okay.
That's what it was.
Yep, that beginning scene when he said when it was all them, and that's the spirit going back to what the elder said earlier about the plebeians and the patricians, the Democrats and the Republicans today, that they all at, because they was all at the same table, and the Jakes was serving them, and he said, no, it's you Democrats. You gave them jobs, you gave them this, you gave them that. And the dude, he said it. He said, yeah. He said, because we have to make him feel like a white man. He said he lost his sense of rage if he had any. He lost his connection to his people. He said we gotta set him up. And the Republican dude, look, they really cooking their
Right.
ass.
He said he laced me up
Yeah, he laced
because
them up
he
tight.
said like, look, we gotta let a few of them make it.
Exactly. The
Because
smart one.
He
right,
said
we
they
gotta-
had- he said the
we
smart
gotta
ones gotta make it.
So we let a few of them make it so that they have something to aspire to.
Yep.
All right.
Y'all need to watch that. That's why
if they
type
all-
in Trick Baby dinner scene.
Because they always just in the gutter, then they just gonna get mad and be full of rage all the time.
Yep.
You good? Don't worry about it.
It says, the noise of the whip and the noise of the rattling of the wheels and of the prancing horses and of the jumping chariots. That martial law is coming quicker than you realize. This stuff is about to hit. hard and fast, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yes. And we at the end of the reserve gasoline, the reserve oil.
Like Marvin Hagler.
You at the end of it, so expect prices to go through the roof, man. Right? And now when the martial arts hit the troops, you hit the streets. The troops hit the streets. Some of them just might be IDF.
Most of them.
All right.
Most of them gonna be IDF.
And we already know how the IDF and the UN soldiers, but even though the UN ain't really rocking with America right now. But we know how they like to get out on civilian populations.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, American troops are gonna feel a type of way about demonstrating on their own people. So it would only make sense to merge the militaries so you can bring in the IDF to come bust you Americans over y'all
Right.
shit when y'all call.
And they sending the
standing
rest
up.
of y'all to get beat up by the Ayatollah boys.
Exactly.
Right, because they're going to send American troops over to the
It
sands.
only makes sense.
It makes sense.
It makes perfect sense.
So look, so we're going to have a draft, send all the American soldiers overseas, and now you got the wearers of the smaller hats, all right, with the fucked up accents, kicking in your door, raping your dogs, your mother, your daughter, your brother,
Yep.
all right? Because they big on that grape thing.
Oh yeah.
That's their power. That's they little dick get up, man.
Yep. It says the
That's weak, man.
Salaki.
Go ahead, you got it.
It says the horsemen lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear, and there's a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses. There's none in of their corpses. They stumble upon their corpses. It says, because of the multitude of whoredoms of a well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcraft. That's what you see happening right in front of you. America has populated the whole world with their sorcery, their witchcraft, and their debauchery, and now that's going to come home to roost. And it's going to be a part of the Lord bringing down judgment upon Babylon. It says, behold, I am against thee, saith Yahweh host, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. So before judgment hits, you have to be exposed for the devil you are. You've got to be shamed, and now everything else is going to unfold. The Lord does not do anything until he lets everybody know who the wicked of the earth is. That's 2 Thessalonians. He's got to expose you for who you are. The Lord is tired of you. The scripture said, your measure has been fulfilled. Now it's over with.
That's right. We're gonna keep putting it in your face.
It says, I will cast abominable filth upon thee and make thee vile and will set thee as a gazing stock. We went through our humiliation. Now it's your time.
Yeah.
Everything that we went through, the curse is falling upon you. You're going to be a gazing stock, astonishment, a byword, a degenerate, a fucking destroyer, being destroyed and punished and judged for your wickedness.
And you saw that Edomite wear that shame, all right,
yeah,
when Capo was speaking.
Yeah.
Because he heard it and it cut him to the bone. He just stopped. I saw him. He stopped me. He just was like, damn.
Oh, he did it, bro. He did it, Mike.
It was like, damn. It could be in his head. He was probably saying everything he said is true.
Everything.
I'm so ashamed right now.
Everything.
Cut.
You're a byword now. You're a gaze. You're a colonizer.
Yep.
You're a cuck.
Yep.
All right. You're a family annihilator. You're the
Right.
biggest pedophile that ever roamed the earth.
Right.
And it's coming out about you. You're the biggest child sex traffickers. You're the biggest organ harvesters. You wonder why all these kids go missing every year. That's $1 billion industry.
Yep.
Niggas don't control none of that. It's you.
Yeah.
It's you. You're behind all the most egregious acts on the planet Earth.
Facts.
No matter how bad you try to make niggas the villain, no matter how bad you try to make us the bad guy and the problem in the earth, it was you the whole time, nigga.
Yep.
It's like Scooby-Doo, man. You take the mask off the villain, you find out it was a goddamn pale male the entire time.
The whole damn time.
The whole damn time, man.
Exactly.
Fuck out of
Whole
here,
damn
man.
time.
No, you being exposed now, boy.
It's your time.
Whatever y'all got, man.
Bring it out, brother.
This the book of Joel, chapter 2. You want me to start up
Oh
a bit?
man, that
start
Joel
up a
2
little
been
bit.
jumping off the page.
This Joel 2, and I just started at verse 18. It says, then will the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai be jealous for his land and pity his people. Yea, the Lord will answer and say unto his people.
See, he's jealous of his land. He's tired of these people, these imposters, claiming to be his people and they're not. And doing all these grievous things that are against the scriptures. Okay, in Talmud, but definitely against the scriptures. All right, against the Torah and the Tanakh, against the Holy Bible. All right, shamefully doing all these horrendous things in the most holy place in the earth. Go ahead.
it says, yea, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai will answer and say unto his people, behold, I will send you corn and wine and oil, and ye shall be satisfied therewith, and I will no more make you a reproach among the heathen, but I will remove far off from you the northern armies,
Right.
and will drive him into a land barren and desolate.
So that northern army are you American troops.
That's right.
They're gonna send all you American soldiers over to the desert to die.
The greater Israel
Right.
project.
And why the swears of the little hats are gonna be here at home wreaking havoc upon your people.
Exactly.
All right. That's exactly what's about to happen. Go ahead.
It says, and will drive him into a land barren and desolate, with his face toward the east sea, and his hinder part toward the utmost sea.
So he's getting ready to kill two birds with one stone.
Yep.
Because when all that kicks off, all them wearers of the little hats that are here are gonna get fried by those arrows that he's gonna send from all the corners of the earth.
Woo!
He's gonna send those arrows over here, and he's gonna send the arrows over there.
Right, died,
Right.
right to the side.
And his stink shall come up, and his ill savor shall come up, because he have done great things.
And see, so the Lord, that's just it. This gonna be a memorial of dust.
Right.
So many arrows gonna come here, there's gonna be nothing but dust left. But over there, your body's gonna be still laying around for all the cameras and whatever technology is left to see, to show to the world.
All the world to see. That's
Right? Watching birds pick your tongue, and they always go for the soft targets first.
Yeah.
Watching all them crows and them ravens eat your tongues out of your open mouth when you died horrifically in pain.
The cats over there
half
eating
your body,
bodies right now.
half your body is missing
Yeah.
and burnt and charred,
Funk.
and birds are picking your eyeballs out and picking your tongue out of your skull.
Oh,
All right, go ahead.
He promised them a feast.
Great. I was just gonna say that.
He promised them a
promised
feast.
them a great feast.
The fowls of the earth, the fowls of the heaven, man, the beasts of the earth. He promised them a feast. I was just watching the video of them over there right now. They got all the dead bodies in the street. You know, because America, and that's another thing, the Apostle Elder Tom brought that out, how America lying about the death toll, all right, acting like people never existed even, man, or never was enlisted, because they ashamed of the count, man. Them niggas, them sand niggas over there up, all right, on the body count, but nevertheless, they got videos of the fucking cats, and they ain't putting that on the news. They going to eat, like the elder said, they're just regular alley cats, street cats.
Because
How
they used to
eat
be
the
pets,
bodies. Yeah.
but they ain't got no food and there's dead bodies there.
They got one, the video, the fucking cat was on his eyeballs. Cat biting his face up, just biting the fuck out of him. Cats everywhere. Everywhere, man. So this already started. It's only gonna progress. It's like that snowball effect. When you see the old cartoons, you motherfucking caught up, and that's all that's
As
happening.
you know, it's a damn avalanche.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You won't never see it go back up the hill though. That's
Yeah.
what's happening in America right now, man.
Yeah.
It's on. It's on, and the quote the Elder Apostle Gabar is circling the drain.
Right.
That's right.
And
The
so,
water not finna shoot back up.
and it's ushering in the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
Because when this place falls, the kingdom of heaven, which is an earthly realm, which is the earthly kingdom, all right, of the Israelites, are going to come down here and rule over all the people that are left living. All right, and enslave everyone, and everyone has to go to work for us for free.
That's right.
All right, and build up the kingdom of heaven. All right, we're
And
gonna
watch
collect the
they
phone.
women going to the chamber.
It said all like in that movie, The Evil Sect. Every
Yeah.
time the two little Chinese kung fu dudes walked in the room, they would tell all the people to empty their pockets, and then they would scream, "Women get naked."
Yeah.
I like that.
Where'd I go? Where'd I go? Women get naked. That's the worst thing come out their mouth, man.
Just demonstrating.
Right away.
That's beautiful.
They was all about business, man. It's a funny movie. Good movie, though. But yeah, man, the Lord is coming back to regulate, man, and set up his kingdom. That's what we are. Matter of fact, somebody get Isaiah 34:8.
Perfect.
Read verse 5 first, man.
This is Isaiah
And,
34.
That shit bang.
That shit slam.
Wicked ass nigga.
That's done.
This is Isaiah 34,
Read verse 5 and then jump to. We could actually read 1 through 8, but just read verse 5 and then jump to verse 8.
This is Isaiah 34:5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
Right, and notice you got 18 nations on the earth, but he specifically pointed out Idumea. Why? Because Idumeans, the Edomites, Amalek, and the rest of his Edomites are in the rulership of this earth. Okay? So once again, Amalek and Idumea and the rest of Idumea, the rest of the Edomites are in rulership. Read.
And upon the people of my curse to
So it's the people of his curse. What was that curse? That pale flesh. The one people that can't go into the sun. Everybody else on the planet can go into the sun and get the vitamin D, get a little darker. All right? Esau goes into the sun, he gets melanoma, he gets skin cancer, he gets all kind of, right?
Still popping, boiling.
Okay?
Be Superman. No way.
So, right, so how you gonna claim to be a superior people when you can't even go into the sunlight? Come
way
on,
he's
man.
Superman.
Stop playing. But go ahead.
skipping down.
Everybody else can go into the sunlight. But go ahead, son.
Skipping down. This is Isaiah 34:8.
So,
For it is the day of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai's vengeance and the year of recompenses for the controversies of Zion.
There it is, for the controversy of Zion. These people they're saying that they're Zion and they're not. These Edomites that are claiming to be the people of the Lord and they're not. That's right. That's what it comes down to. You know what? We're going to read these. Hey, somebody get that 2nd Ezra 16 and 5. And then get Malachi 2.
So
I
Malachi
got
2.
that
Yeah,
16.
1 and 2.
I was on that.
You were holding it? Go ahead, you can go ahead and read that
It's
then.
the book of Malachi 1 and verse 1. The burden of the word of Yahweh to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith Yahweh. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us?
Right, because you look at the conditioning when he's like, how? You know? Go ahead.
Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Saith Yahweh. Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau.
So we know. So if the Lord let us put us into the state that we were in, you know, our people, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, he let us get put down the way we were, but he loves us. How much more is he gonna do to Edom? Okay, and that's why people like, well, you loved us, you know, looking at our condition. But go ahead.
It says, and I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
And he did, but go ahead. And Esau left those mountains. He's not even there anymore. But go ahead.
Verse 4, whereas Edom saith we are impoverished, we will return and build the desolate places.
Look at how he rebuilt his places. If you stand back, this is almost like mountain ranges. And the majority of the people that live up there are Edomites. Now I know it's all kind of people in that building, but I bet you the majority is Edom.
Yeah.
And the ones that live up the highest is definitely Edom.
Who owns it? Edom?
Exactly. And it's probably aware of the smaller hat.
Most definitely.
Okay?
Right, man.
Majority of these buildings in this area of Chicago, the Hyde Park area, are owned by, by them.
Right. An historically black neighborhood. Fuck out
Okay?
here.
Free money they done got.
Come on, man.
yeah.
Fuck out of here.
It says, Yahweh of hosts, thus saith Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, the people against whom Yahweh indignation forever.
Right, so he gonna hate them forever. They're the border of wickedness, wherever they are. That's why the Lord is coming to visit Basra. All right, you got to remember that the Holy Scriptures tell you that the Lord returns to a world ruled by the Edomites, by Basra. That's Isaiah 63. You don't have to get it, but
I had that 2nd Ezra 16.
go ahead, brother.
Let me start up at the top.
Yeah, you can read down to verse 5.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and 1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe
And
be
that's
unto
what's about to happen. Hey, that was a good scripture, brother. Go ahead.
Woe be unto thee,
That car
Egypt.
full of Asians pulled up as soon as he said it. Right here, it's a curry car. That's full of Asians. They all had to down looking out the window. As soon as he said Asian. Man, that shit was mighty, man. Called out me out my shot. They all looked out the window. Y'all seen them boots.
Wait, we got to go learn their secrets.
Secrets.
Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves with clothes of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back?
Yeah, so these missiles that are flying back and forth are going to continue to fly back and forth. Ain't nobody turning them back, man. It's not going to stop. These things are going to increase. All right, go ahead.
A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? plagues are sent on to you, and what is he that may drive them away?
Nobody. It ain't gonna happen.
Nobody, baby.
Verse 6, may any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire and stubble?
So when a lion is hungry and he get the scent of something, or see an animal, he's stalking that animal. Yeah. All right, you ain't getting away. Okay?
No, you ain't getting away.
Right, you climb a tree, the lion is going up there right behind you. Thank you for cornering yourself. Thank you.
Dumbass.
Right. Okay?
Shit,
Go ahead, brother.
Or may anyone quench the fire and stubble when it hath began to burn?
That nigga cocky.
That nigga was in the car had to tell
I hope we get away with it, bro.
Man, bro.
I hope we get away with it. That's that shit too.
Cocky.
Well, it's a lot of Edomite women walking around these parts. You might get one. How did you know?
How did you know?
Go ahead, culture.
Then they just that wicked ass white chick.
Verse 7. May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer.
Now, so you can't do that, man. Once the arrow is fired, you can't turn it back. It's just like when someone pulls the trigger.
Yeah.
You can't pull the bullet back.
Yeah.
It's too late. You done already squeezed it off.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away?
There and nobody, man. The Lord is doing this and orchestrating this, and Tawadi Yahweh, we at that time, man. Because I can't take much more of this, man.
Yeah, man.
You need
All right?
You need them, man.
I can't take much more. I'm tired of this. Body felling me. I want to, I want them new bodies, man. And we not living. This is existing.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Corruptible rays and the incorruption.
Yeah.
That's right, bro.
Okay, we want to enjoy our lives, enjoy our children, and enjoy our new wives.
With an S.
Okay? That's what we want to do, man. And you really can't do that on this side.
Hell no, man.
Okay?
You're gonna be virgins.
Hey,
Good, clean girl.
Definitely, you're gonna be the first and the last man they ever been with.
That's
Right. We ain't never really had women.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
man.
know?
Truth of the matter is, most men, especially men in their 30s and 40s, a lot of them never even had virgins.
Never.
Exactly.
So
I done had all type of chicks. Fucking Chinese, Mexican, Ecuadorian, white, black, Elamites, Arabs. I done had all type of chicks.
Good.
And I never had a virgin.
right.
So what that tell you?
Then we were so distant from our culture, I had 4 of them. My dumb ass left virgins to go be with sluts. Nigga, who does that? Right. So exactly, you had one job.
Right.
Right? Dumbass. So we got to get out of this place, man, because we knew nothing about our culture, man. We didn't understand the wicked. And now to leave these women behind and go be touched by other men. The scripture says that thou shalt not make a whore out of the daughters of Zion. Man. You get a virgin, you're supposed to hold on to that, man. All right. So that's okay. The Lord is going to come back and clean and fix us up. That's why. Right. That's why it says, "Oh, you adulterous nation," because
adulterous generation.
we're all adulterous generation. Because the truth of the matter is very few people. Yeah. There's a few people, but very few people, especially Israelites, that can raise their hand and say, my father was the first and only man that my mother ever been with. I can't. Average J cannot say that.
Yeah.
They cannot say that.
They had to meet when they was teenagers.
Okay.
Type shit.
Man.
That's
all
funny.
right.
I brought that
by
up
the time you got to your father, she might got kids already, or she done been with 10, 15, however many men before she even get to you. And what does that mean? It also, now that we understand the whole
they do 10,
science,
15 a year.
we know all the science behind it.
6 months.
We also know that she did, let's say she did 30 within a year, especially she was a hot girl, having a hot girl summer, okay? So
she definitely got ran through.
she definitely a lot. Matter of fact, she just got out the shower and just got up off the train bed. Right? She just finished the train ran on. Right, and then she said it's okay because I took a shower and Jesus loved me.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Body count.
Right now. She's on her way to one of these
Right.
apartment buildings.
Right around half naked with her breasts out. But anyway, man, with that, man, we gonna give all praises, all honor, glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Yahweh.
Wam Yasharallah,
Yasharallah.
Abba Ball.
Above all.